And here with Greenbrier East boys basketball, we got Kaiden Huffman, Adam Seams, Monquelle Davis, and of course Coach Jared Patton. First of all, and I'll start with you, Kaiden. What are your expectations for this season?
Just build off of last season. What we did, we were losing 3 seniors. We just gotta step up. We know what we did wrong, losing on 6 buzzer beaters, and just grow off that.
And Adam, as a soccer player, I know you've got probably heard a lot about the soccer stadium. You probably want to switch over to basketball now, but you know those close games, close losses, and close wins. The close wins, losses were more in basketball. How tough was that when you look back at the basketball season, see those close losses, and know how close you were to being probably much more respected?
Yeah, being back in the gym every day in practice, we're talking about how if we would have done this or this, we win 6 more games last year off all those buzzer beaters. It's primarily our focus because we know we're good enough. Only losing 3 seniors, almost everybody's returning. 4 returning starters. So it's just a focus this year to finish games.
Monquelle, what's your health like now? I know you were injured there at the end of football season. Are you better now, or what's your status now, and how do you feel going into the season?
I'm good. I mean, I had a lower ankle sprain. It took me a couple of weeks. I'd say 2 or 3 weeks to get fully healed. So now this week it's I feel like it's 100% ready to go for a scrimmage.
I talked to Adam about those close losses. How tough was that for you guys last year?
It was very tough. But going on in this year, we worked hard this summer. So we got the right thing this year.
Coach, what about you? You and I talked about those losses. Why do you think it'd be different this year?
Just the maturity of the team. I mean, these guys are focused, ready to go. We do scenarios all the time in practice, and it's going to be a different year. We're not going to lose any close games this year. These guys will be ready to go.
You told me about Adam getting to address the team.
Yes.
After winning the state championship. I'll ask his teammates too. Talk about that and what the guys probably got from that. Him talking about what it takes to win a state championship.
Yeah, I talked to Adam a few times about speaking to the team, and I think it's very important to do that. I mean, Adam brings a lot of experience because he's done it. He's been there, done it. He won the state championship. I mean, it was a fantastic year for him, and I want that to carry over for our basketball season. And him being one of our captains on the team, everybody respects him. Everybody looks up to him, and he just brings so much to us. It's unreal.
Monquelle, what was that like to hear your teammate talking about what it takes to win a state championship, and what did you get from that? What was it like for you to hear Adam talking about winning the state championship?
I mean, I was proud of him as like a cousin, but it would be nice to get another one for basketball too.
Kaiden, what was that like hearing Adam?
We hear about it all the time, how it feels to win a state championship, but having one brought to our school is even better, and he loves talking about it, and we love listening to him.
Adam, what did you tell him?
I just talked about accountability and how our practices were ran and the mindset, because it's more of a mental thing. I mean, everybody says the game's physical, being in shape, but whenever it comes down to close games for an instant, it's more mental and having the will to go on. So accountability and mental toughness was a big thing I talked about.
Kaiden, why do you think this year will be different for you guys? I mean, you had to have learned a lot losing those close games.
Like Coach said, maturity. It's only going to get better from here. We got in our depth on the bench. Everybody wants to step up and play, and that's going to be a big factor this year.
Adam, what do you think the difference will be?